right, good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Hom, and welcome to CHS Field. We're going to get going. Yeah. It is really great to be here tonight to start the festivities leading up to opening this great facility. And I want to start by introducing my boss, St. Paul Mayor Chris Coleman.
Thank you, Mike. Well, we still have a little time before the first pitch is officially thrown here at the ballpark, but I think as all of you can see as you came in here tonight, what an incredible facility that this is. This was a facility that was not easy to get done. I want to take a moment to just give a personal shout out to Mike Hom for his incredible leadership shepherding this project through, because if it wasn't for Mike's leadership, and there were a lot of folks in this room that played a huge role, but I will just tell you that Mike was really the energy source that lit the lights on this ballpark, and so thank you, Mike, for your leadership. On Saturday, I was coming back from an event on the east side, and I said, you know, I just got to take a look at this ballpark because I hadn't seen it since the construction fencing went down. And so I had a chance just to drive by for the first time where you really got a sense of how incredible this facility is and what a beautiful piece of architecture it is and how well it blends into the Lowertown community. So I can't wait for the official start of the season for Hamlin to play their baseball games here. We have President Hansen from Hamlin University here. We're so excited for that partnership, and we're so excited for all of you that played an incredible role. I know Tim Mahoney is here, former Senator Ellen Anderson, who was at the early stages of this, and I shouldn't do this because there's so many people to thank. I will take one last second before we get going here, and that is to thank Julie Snow, who is the architect that designed this incredible facility. It is absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. And so, we're going to flip the switch fairly soon. Yep. Wow, look at the lights are already on. But we're going to introduce now the pitching coach for the St. Paul Saints, Kerry Lightenberg, former pitcher for the Phillies.
Atlanta Braves.
Braves. You know, it's National League. I don't care about it. All right, no, I'm just kidding. The Braves. Kerry.
Cool.
No, we'll flip it together. All right, 1, 2, 3. As you know, these things take a while. Annie?
Yes.
Take it away.
So now I stall while the lights
Sodium lights are fully on.
Hi, everybody. I'm Annie Huidekoper. I'm a vice president with the Saints, and I just want to once again thank the mayor because it was his leadership that helped make this baby happen, and we're very, very grateful. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
So on behalf of everyone with the Saints, I just want to thank each and every one of you. I've tried to make the rounds tonight, but really this group in this room, my colleagues over there, one of my bosses over there, just such a range of people, from the Accessibility Committee to the Capitol River Council to the LBDCC, the Lowertown Ballpark Construction and Design Committee. You've all volunteered tons of time. All the city council members and state representatives. This has been a long haul. I think it was 2009 that we first went to the legislature with this particular plan, and here we are in, it's March now, happy March. March of 2015, and yes, we're thrilled for Hamlin to be playing in April, and we're going to have opening night on May 21st, 2015. It's getting a little brighter out there. So speaking of this glow that we have happening, I want you all to sort of take a look east. A ballpark under the lights is a magical thing. From our owner, Bill Murray, who talks about his first memory of going to a ballpark with his brother at Wrigley Field and having his brother cover his eyes and have Bill come out and see this beautiful, glowing, magical place. That's what we have right here. very, very humbled and appreciative. I think many of you have seen the kind of conditions that we have over at Midway, not just our interesting front offices, but the outfield that was sort of undulating, built on an old landfill. And so I'm excited for George. George, where are you? George Samus, our field manager, is really going to have fun recruiting ball players to play in this ballpark. So I'm happy for you, George. We should be winning it all this year, right? St. Paul's going to have a championship. Yeah, September, a parade, right? Okay. So I could go on and on. I just really want to thank this group of people. There are so many fabulous leaders in this community. Some are really well known. I want to single out one gentleman. John Riegel was one of the first people in the business community who also happened to be on the board of the Port Authority that thought really creatively. And my colleague Tom Whaley is going to come up. Where'd you go, Tom? Come, Tom, come talk. Come talk a little bit more. But John is one of the examples, and I could talk for another hour about all the different people in this room and what you've all added to this amazing project. I hope you're all as thrilled as we are. It's handsome, it's gorgeous, it's accessible, it's inviting, it's welcoming. It's a warm and wonderful and beautiful place. So thank you all very much, and here's Tom Whaley.
Did you drop the puck yet, or are you heading up there? I know you were going. Okay, he's next. All right, so I'll be very brief. One of the other things when we were sort of looking at the design of the ballpark, Bill Murray did have some input, and his thought was, he said, surprise. That's what people love. They love surprises. And he's like, so I don't really know what to say, but surprises. So I'm going to do a little bit of that tonight, which is an impromptu announcement about the space we're sitting in right now. Annie mentioned John Riegel. I want to thank the folks, people in this town, just really the work that Securian does in our community is wonderful. They were one of the very first folks to jump on board. I know Bob Sinkler, when the ballpark was first talked about it. I don't know if these were exact words, but he was like, hell yes. And throughout the whole process, putting the pursuit together and the construction and whatnot, it was just the support that Securian, the business community at large, but especially the folks over there gave us, was just unparalleled. It is an example of what it took to get this place done. And without further ado, if John or is Chris Hilger here? I know there's been a recent passing of the torch over it. Chris, come on up here just for a second. Right? But our surprise, in keeping with what Mr. Murray wants to say, will be announced real soon, but you are all the first to hear it. Heretofore, this area is going to be known as the Securian Club. And we, as a jewel in this town, as a jewel of a gathering place, and the fun and the events and the excitement that are going to be had in this place, the Saints and our partners in this project could not be more thrilled to have you all involved at such a great level, and I just from the bottom of our hearts can't thank you all enough for your support. So thanks, Chris.
Well, we love the Saints, and we've been in this town for 135 years. We love St. Paul, and it is absolutely a thrill and a privilege to be part of this great project. Thank you for the great leaderships in the Saints organization, and thanks for the leadership of our great mayor. We're just glad to be part of it.